Join the conversation today about the art of glass skin.
Welcome back to Unveiling Beauty. My name is Nick Stenson. I'm joined today by Ann Manukian.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great, thanks. Today we're talking all things skin, and we're talking about the beautiful brand of Peach and Lily. And we have today back on the show again, Alicia Yoon. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. So happy to see you. So happy to have you here. Here, all things Peach and Lily. So talk a little bit about the journey of Peach and Lily.
Yeah, so I started Peach and Lily because I have severe eczema. So growing up, I had visible rashes, painful, like literally bleeding, and it made it very hard to figure out what skincare I could use. So I really understand the struggle of whatever your skin journey is, there can be struggles. And so for Peach and Lily, I started the brand when I was in my 30s. And at that time, I started looking for things that were powerful and had those active ingredients that could really transform my skin and it could see visible results. But the challenge was finding something that could do that while also being gentle on my sensitive skin. And I couldn't find anything. So I was doing this dance. Not really a dance because it wasn't like the most positive experience, but I was using these powerful, active, concentrated treatments to really help with some of the skin concerns I started seeing. And then I would get a flare up and I would stop everything and then switch to just something very hydrating and gentle that wasn't really treating my skin concerns, but I was kind of going back and forth. And so for Peach and Lily, I really wanted to create potent active formulas made gentle for all. So whatever your skin type, your skin tone, where you are in your skin journey, even if you have sensitive skin, you could use it and you'll see, that visible transformation. But a lot of our products, for example, have the National Eczema Association seal on it. They go through clinical instrumentation testing to show that it doesn't disrupt the skin barrier. So now you have the best of both worlds. So that's how Peach and Lily came to be.
Tell me about the origin of the name.
I'm so glad you asked because people don't often realize. So Peach and Lily, because, they're radiant things that evolve and, it's in full bloom. Like it's just something that each peach, each lily is unique. But the important part of our name is actually the ampersand because we're all about bringing these two seemingly unlikely things that can coexist together. So clean and clinical, bold and kind, powerful and gentle.
Beautiful.
So that's
I love that.
Name.
I never knew that. I love that.
It's a great brand journey, and you've made such an impact. I know that there's a couple of products that are always sold out that are complete cult favorites. And so when you think about the journey of creating this beautiful line, do you have any personal favorites?
Lately, my top two has been our Glass Skin Refining Serum, because that's my holy grail. Day in, day out, twice a day. I see a difference when I don't use it.
Okay.
So I always use it no matter what.
Okay.
The Glass Skin Veil Mist, because whether it's on bare skin or over makeup, it gives you this instant glassy finish.
Ooh.
I actually can demo some products.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Wait, I
She's going to demo on you. I'm going to use that me.
Okay. Glassy skin, it's
all right.
Feels nice.
And it's a fine mist, so it doesn't disrupt makeup.
Okay.
And it's a skincare product, so.
Oh, that feels so nice.
She's so much more gentle than I am.
That is a buildable thing, so you can do layers. So it's buildable, so you can spritz layers and amp up your glass skin.
So is this something that you would recommend having like in your office, at your work, at your desk, to be able to just kind of rejuvenate yourself throughout the day as well?
100%. So I have this on my desk at all times because before that Zoom, like I have 2 little kids. I'm never getting enough sleep. And this is what I use, and I just look alive and
radiant.
Yes. And I look like I got plenty of rest.
You don't look like you're just surviving. You look like you're thriving.
Too kind. So I actually came barefaced because I wanted to show what our core glass skin routine looks like on skin and also what the glass skin mist looks like on skin.
Oh, we'd love to see it.
Okay.
Let's see.
So I always sanitize my hands first. So first and foremost, you would start off, I'm not going to cleanse right now, but you would start off with a double cleansing routine, especially in the evenings. In the mornings, you can do just the cult favorite Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser. It is deeply cleansing. However, it's pH balanced. It is really calming and hydrating, and there's no sulfates. So it's gentle on skin, but it leaves skin clean.
So let me ask you a question about that, because there are a couple of train of thoughts that there's a movement of like, do not wash your skincare off of your skincare in the after your skin in the morning. So if I was to, let's say, go home tonight, I'm going to double cleanse. And which one am I using? The oil first, and then I'm using this cleanser.
Yes.
Okay. Let's say I'm going to do my regimen. And then when I wake up in the morning, do you suggest then re-cleansing my face?
I would say listen to your skin.
Okay.
If you feel like just water is fine, great.
Okay.
But oftentimes I find that most people benefit from a morning cleanse because when you're sleeping, chances are your pillow also isn't pristine.
That's a good point.
You might have done a very occlusive skincare product the night before. And so in the morning, you do want to remove all of that. I've been doing facials for many years now. And as an esthetician, I actually get that question a lot. And, I always say that oftentimes, people might have found that the culprit isn't that you're cleansing in the morning. It's that maybe you're using a harsh cleanser.
Okay.
And so, that morning cleanse. But again, listen to your skin. If you truly feel that your skin is thriving with just water only in the morning, that's great. But I typically find that a light cleanse in the morning still helps in terms of just getting that fresh, clean start.
Okay, that's good to know. No, thank you for clarifying that, because I know if I'm thinking it, chances are some people at home are thinking that too.
Yeah. Okay. And so the double cleanse, I can't recommend that enough. This ginger melt oil cleanser is one of my favorite products. Yeah, it's so hard to play favorites, but
asking you which child is your favorite?
It's so hard. There's a phrase my mom always used to say, if I bite each finger, it hurts equally.
That's cute.
Like, how can I pick my favorite child?
Right.
But the ginger melt oil cleanser, we actually spent 6 years formulating this because I know with skincare, it's all about consistency. But when you're cleansing, especially when you're oil cleansing and afterwards, you use water, but you still feel that waxy, greasy residue, or not everything is dissolving off and you have to do intensive tug of war with your skin, or you feel like you're getting foggy eyes, it's stinging there's all these experiences that keep you from oil cleansing. And this doesn't do that. So we took 6 years. I wanted this to be the first product we launched with because it's like step one, but we always wait until the formulas are perfected. So it took 6 years and it was worth the wait. As soon as it launched, very soon after, it won the Allure Best of Beauty Award.
Big deal.
Congrats.
Congratulations. Yeah.
And it's such a cult favorite. So this just gets the job done. After you use this, because it rinses off so easily and everything dissolves off, we actually tested this with like a white towel to ensure that even after full makeup, bake and cake type makeup, you use this and the towel is white after. And so you're going to feel like, oh, I don't need a double cleanse. If you really feel like you don't need to, you don't have to do the second cleanse, but I do recommend using Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser after, because the water-based impurities like dirt, sweat, etc., you just want that refreshing finish. So starting with this too, and then I will now sanitize my hands again. Then the next step is the Wild Dew Treatment Essence. And what I'm going to walk through is just our core glass skin routine. And these 4 steps are in the Glass Skin Discovery Kit in a trial size. So it's super easy. I think the value is like $65 or something, and it's only $39.
Oh, amazing.
In this kit. So it's super easy. So again, I have bare face on because I really wanted to show you guys, really how skin can transform with just these steps. So you can do layers or one layer of the Wild Dew Treatment Essence. It looks like water, but it is this incredibly hydrating formula that super floods your skin with hydration. It has humectants, like hyaluronic acid, that bind moisture to skin. And it also, just even one layer, and my skin is already being plumped up with hydration. I just got off a flight, so I
was just thinking that too. I'm like, I bet this would be great after our flight.
Yes. And it has lotus, which is so many antioxidants, and bamboo. We don't use everything is clean for skin and earth. We don't use any fragrance, but if you,
But like,
such
just subtlety.
subtle,
Just fresh.
yeah, of all the beautiful natural extracts. What I also do sometimes when my skin is feeling really parched, I'll just plop myself in front of the TV, like Netflix, clean skin with my sanitizer, and then I just do layers of this as like a hydrating facial.
Oh, cool.
It's important to note though that you're not like smearing it on, that you're actually pressing it intentionally into the skin.
Exactly. You could smear it on, but I like pressing it in. And I don't even really feel the need to use like a pad with this, because when you double cleanse, nothing is left on your skin. You need to use, like a pad to like swipe things off. So this alone is giving me so much more glow.
Yes.
Radiance, like it's just radiance.
Now comes the glass skin refining serum. It's also about what's not in the products. So we're very particular about ensuring that there's no fragrance, there's no synthetic dyes, there's no harsh chemicals, because again, it's supposed to be for everybody. So this is a universal serum that just glides right onto skin.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And it doesn't sit on the skin.
Need that one.
And a little bit goes a long way.
A little goes a long way. But you can also do more layers in one if you would like. And this is like a little hack, because it's so silky. You can do facial massages with it too.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So while you're doing it, you can do some lymphatic drainage, sweep out.
And so do you recommend, because what I've noticed with both of them is you do one initial one and then you go back for a second layer. I know you also said you just got off a flight. So when you need more, you are building them on.
Yeah. So that's the beautiful thing about these products. We are also very particular about making sure they don't pill and that they don't clog pores. They don't cause breakouts. They don't irritate. So a little goes a long way. But if you want to do a little bit more intensive, you could do multiple layers. And, it's really interesting. So when I do facials with their products, I'll do so many layers. And, people like think while they're getting the facial, oh my goodness, I'm going to get up and I'm just going to see layers of product on my face. And the number one thing that everybody says is, where did it all go?
Right.
You just are left with this real glass skin from the inside out, but product isn't just like swimming and sitting on the surface of your skin.
I know. I mean, if I've been putting it on my hand and it literally just looks more hydrated. There's nothing that
just absorbs.
It really absorbs it. Yeah.
Beautiful. Very smooth. Yeah, it just feels so nice.
So then after that step, and again, this is all morning and evening, super easy. And you can build, this is like your core glass skin routine. And then you can build treatments into it based on whatever your concerns are. So then the last step of the core routine is the matcha pudding antioxidant cream.
This one's
I am obsessed with this product because matcha is actually one of the world's richest sources of antioxidants. And studies actually show that there are 6 different kinds of pollutants that are all small enough to enter our skin pores. And it looks just like sun damage. So SPF is protecting us from, sun damage. But what about pollution damage?
Right.
So antioxidants are our best friend, and the matcha pudding is full of antioxidants. That beautiful green color is not from dyes, etc. It's the natural extracts in here.
Amazing.
So the reason why this works so well is because you have hydrators like hyaluronic acid, you have 2% niacinamide, peptides, peach extract, mountain yam extract, the active components of centella. All of these things have, various fatty acids, vitamins, minerals. And the reason we launched this glass skin serum is because what I found is that skincare is a lot like nutrition. You know, you have to have like this comprehensive menu of things that you need, but it's confusing. You're like, okay, well, which fatty acid, which antioxidant? We wanted to make it easy. So we kind of made the serum that has it all. And it's funny because, you know, glass skin now is this terminology that everybody is using. When we launched this in 2018, glass skin was not a thing. We created the glass skin refining serum, created this movement. And I was so nervous when we were calling it glass skin. I was like, no one's going to get it. People are going to think that your face turns to glass and breaks. You started a whole movement.
Yeah, you really did.
But I was like, no, you know what? Glass skin, that's what healthy skin looks like, because you could have acne, you could have dark spots, but when you have healthy skin from within, there's this luminosity, smoothness, and clarity that comes from within. And I was very passionate about that because I always felt growing up with eczema that I'm like excluded from like the good skin conversation. And I wanted to encourage people that no, like it doesn't matter what your skin circumstances, you can take care of your skin and have that real glass skin from within. Conversely, you can have clear skin, but if it's not nourished well, hydrated well, you're not going to have healthy glass skin. And so it's all about nurture versus nature, right? And a lot of studies show that how you take care of your skin matters a lot, because some people think like, oh, I don't have good skin genes. I'm never going to have good skin. I have really bad skin genes. And now people would like not realize I have eczema. So I always just want to encourage people that really the effort that you put into skin, but also we make it easy on knowing what to put into your skin and what not, makes a difference. And then the matcha pudding has also, you know, matcha. It also has niacinamide. There's also hydrators, calming agents. So all of that together gives you that beautiful, healthy glass skin from within.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So then after the core routine, so before we finish off with the glass skin veil mist, what I layer onto my routine is a retinol for all.
Okay. I was going to ask.
So I do this before the matcha.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And sometimes I do it before the glass skin or after the glass skin refining serum.
What makes the difference of when you choose which?
Honestly, it can go either or. It's just kind of dependent on whatever order I'm doing it that day, or whatever I feel like texturally I like. But the retinol for all, okay, this is so breakthrough. Here's what happens with retinoids. When your skin cells, there's retinoic acid receptors in our skin cells. So we use retinoids and retinoic acid receptors receive it. And that's a great thing. Retinoic acid receptors then tell our skin cells to do this biochemical thing of like make more collagen, elastin, like brighten, you know, etc. So retinoids are proven to be such a gold star skincare ingredient. However, when retinoic acid receptors are activated, IL-4 receptors are also activated. That triggers inflammation.
Okay.
So that's why retinoids are irritating.
Okay.
Interesting.
Our formula, which is patent pending, there's a very specific combination of ingredients where studies show 82.6% of IL-4 receptors are actually calmed down. So you're stopping irritation at the source, basically, even before it starts. And that's why for this, when we did a clinical instrumentation test on it, it really shows that there isn't skin barrier disruption. But we use the most potent retinoid after a prescription.
That's incredible.
So you're getting potency, but gentle. And it's the first retinoid that I could ever use.
Well, that's the thing, because it's almost, you also, you know, every time I start a retinol regime, I'm almost like, okay, what am I doing for the next 2 weeks? Because I know my skin's going to look terrible. And then it almost prevents me from using it and getting the benefits of it. So this will not disrupt the barrier. It will not cause irritation, the flakiness, that purge that our skin goes through.
Exactly. The clinical studies show that this is proven to be very gentle on skin. So it's this potent yellow color, you know, just a pea-sized amount is totally fine.
And are you doing that exclusively at an evening time, or are you doing this during the day as well?
You know, you really only need to use this once a day, maybe 3 to 5 times a week, depending on your skin.
So this actually will go a very long way.
Oh, it will last you a very long time. And I have even done this like 5 times a week and I have very sensitive skin and I've been totally fine. And I would do this before my moisturizer step.
Yes.
And then, so that's kind of like the extra that I incorporate into my glass skin routine. The other thing, and then this is the other extra, on days that my skin is not happy with me, product testing, flights, postpartum, you name it. The Rescue Party Barrier Comfort Cream, it is phenomenal.
Let me see.
So when we talk about, it's just this beautiful white cream. When we talk about the skin barrier, oftentimes the biggest ingredient people will name are ceramides. Not only do we have ceramides in here and colloidal oat, but importantly, what's really interesting is we have calcium in here. There are studies that show that basically there's something called the epidermal calcium gradient.
Right.
There are studies that show that basically calcium ions in our skin, it's in this like bell-shaped distribution, and they signal all these different things so that your skin forms a healthy skin barrier.
Ah, okay.
So we're like, if that's related to healthy skin barrier, of course we need to include calcium in here. And so this also, clinical studies show that your skin barrier is truly improved and improved rapidly. So
I'm amazed watching your skin. I mean, I'm hoping you can see it at home because it's just the transformation instantly of you're truly
Beautiful.
glowing and radiant. And it doesn't seem, because, you know, you have several layers of products, and to your point earlier, it doesn't look overdone. It doesn't look greasy. It doesn't look like anything is not extra on your skin that's not just causing you to glow and just make your skin look beautiful.
right,
Yeah.
it's like plumped up from within.
Beautiful.
And then, you know, the bigger results, the more profound results, they build over time.
Of course.
So I love that you get the instant gratification.
Which is what we all want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then you also get the long-term benefits.
I mean, if you're looking at to the food comparison earlier, it's like it's nutritious and it's delicious.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the glass skin veil mist. Okay, let's see how this looks. And now, you know, it's a little bit, you know, we're going to dry it down. But it takes the glassiness to another
Totally does.
level.
It does.
Yeah, it really does.
And with makeup on, I love it because I'm not the best with makeup application. I call this kind of like my glass skin eraser because everything, like maybe it's not the best blend. Like I have like 3 minutes to just literally just get whatever makeup I want to on days that I want to wear. This just makes everything like seamless.
Love that.
All smooth, super glass skin. And I can also take like a very matte look and all of a sudden it's like revived, transformed, and a glass skin finish.
It's almost like a filter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm gonna do it again because you can see how it just builds. And again, this is not makeup. It's a very luxurious mist because the base is not water, it's cucumber water. Okay. And the reason this works so well, again, there's no makeup in here, it just benefits your skin, is not only does it bind moisture to skin, it locks it in. So there's hyaluronic acid, but there's also beta glucans. So it holds on to the moisture. So I call this your like glass skin on tap.
Love that.
So cool.
Yeah. And this is the one that we need to keep at our desks. Next to the Zoom, next to wherever it is throughout the day. Yeah.
Everywhere.
So good.
I have like a mini in one of our kits. So I just like grab that mini and I take it with me everywhere.
Yeah. Love that.
And then
All right, what's this little one? Oh, it's a lip balm.
lip balm. The collagen cushion peptide lip balm. Your lips, it goes through so much, right? We use it for everything and our lips need that extra TLC. So we put an entire skincare routine in here.
Oh, I love that.
Peptide.
I'm already using it. Sorry. I love a good lip balm.
It comes in clear and the sheer peach, which is what you're using. And I have very pale lips and I love the sheer peach because it gives me that little like pop of color.
Do I need some?
You said, I'm all about layering.
I know.
So,
Having a little lip envy here.
feels so nice.
It does feel really nice.
No fragrance in here. It's food grade aromas.
Oh, I actually like what that did for you. Look what that did to her lips.
Oh, this is Oh, what did it do? What did it do?
It's like glass skin on your lips.
Yeah, it's lots of life. Oh, yeah. I like it.
Okay, there we
love
go.
it.
That's beautiful.
And this is also clinically proven to really visibly improve the lines, the contour, the firmness, the plumpness. And it's also
Fantastic.
so hydrating.
It's so hydrating. I can tell
It
already.
feels really nice on.
And then I would imagine for anybody who wants to put a color on top, it's just going to go on really silky.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's not tacky. You know,
No.
you're not going to get like hair stuck on it. But the best part for me is it really is just, we named it this because it's cushiony. It gives you that cushiony, bouncy feel to your lips. And it's just that hydration plumping it from within.
And then, yeah.
I love it.
So yeah, this is kind of like,
What a great routine.
yeah.
I know, I'm like,
I know, just wording it all the things.
put it all in the bag. So many beautiful products. Thank you for taking us through all the steps. I think it is so important to see the graduation of the experience and for everybody at home to really learn how to do these steps. Because I think, when people come into our stores, for instance, the first thing they do is they go up to an esthetician or somebody in the store to say, where do I begin? Because most people are novice to even knowing where to begin. So understanding where to begin and then how you could build and how you could really preserve your skin and bring the best features out of your skin to the forefront. I think it's so important.
Yeah. And there's, the Power Calm, Wild Dew Essence, the Glass Skin Serum, the Matcha, that's your core routine. And of course, adding in an oil cleanser, the ginger melt at night is beautiful. But we have so many different treatments. So you can add in the retinol, you can add in the Copper Peptide Pro Firming Serum, which is so great at targeting lines and wrinkles. You can add in the Rescue Party Serum version, so there's a lot of different things. We have a transparency line with really potent stabilized vitamin C in it. So if you really want to focus on hyperpigmentation, so there's, you can really customize, but everything is very universal, meaning, again, we make sure that even if your skin type is very oily or very dry, our products really take all of that into consideration. If your skin is very sensitive, you don't have to be scared about using our products. So you can target your concerns, but we made it very easy to customize and mix and match and make it universal.
Beautiful. I could literally sit here and listen to you talk all day.
Okay.
You're so smart and so informative. Thank you for spending time with us. It's so good to see you again.
Thank you so much.
You'll have to come back again very, very soon.
I would love to.
And for all of you at home, please feel free to click on the link in the video and learn all about the products from Peach and Lily today, or stop into one of the most amazing Ulta Beauty stores near you to learn more about Peach and Lily. Until next time, we'll see you on Unveiling Beauty.